Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCom Enemy Within, featuring the Long War mod, and we have Deluge in front of us. It's one of the DLC missions. Operation this time is called Blind Druid, and hopefully we can make it through like a druid could, right? And be successful on this. And this is a tough one, and it's made even tougher by the Long War team. So if you've played this on just regular Enemy Within, guess what? You're in for a treat. This is a little more difficult now with the Long War touch to it. Let's head down to Toulouse, France, and hopefully we can make it through this mission. I'm not going to psych myself out anymore. Let's just get down there. Let's just get down there and make this happen.
Looks like the transport came under attack while attempting to cross that dam. Judging from the damage, the aliens must have strafed the entire area trying to slow the truck down. If they want this thing that badly, there's no telling what else they might send in to try and retrieve it. That dam is in bad shape, though. We'll need to move quickly if we're going to secure the truck before they do.
All right, Bradford, this is a tough little mission. We're going to see if we can handle it. So what we want to probably do, I'm guessing, is start out here with our scout. In fact, let's take a quick look at the dam for those of you who are not familiar with this. We got to make it down this narrow corridor, and I repeat, a narrow corridor, and this long narrow corridor down to the end to reach our target. We have to locate the transport vehicle carrying the hijacked weapon. Yes, weapon. Open bypass valves to delay the dam's collapse. So this is also in addition to this narrow, long stretch that we have to get down. We also have to move it somewhat fast because we have time limits. To make it even more challenging, the caliber of enemies is increased with Long War, and the caliber of the drop-ins is increased with Long War. It's a tough little mission. So what would be best probably to get this thing started is some vision from our scout. We have a couple options here in my mind. We can move up to some half cover here or not be concealed, and I've actually activated up on this line before, so I'm probably more hesitant to do that than I am to just dash Serena into concealment either here or here. And I think I'm going to pick this truck because that'll get us the farthest forward, give us the longest range of sight, since we're not going to be able to throw a battle scanner with a double move. And we're going to open, this is our opening gambit. We're going to open it this way and see if we can make it happen. Okay, Serena. No turning back now. Whoa!
The dam has already taken heavy damage, but it looks like we can delay the collapse if we open the bypass valves positioned along the way to the transport.
Alright, I'm shocked. It's very, very rare I've ever played this mission where I don't see somebody right off the bat, and it wouldn't surprise me if just this first darkened square past where we can see there's an enemy. It would not surprise me at all. The good news, though, let's take advantage of what we got going here and see if we can't be a little more aggressive than we normally would moving forward. I think what we're going to do because of this is I'm not going to put anybody on Overwatch. I'm going to take advantage of being able to move forward. And this is the line I'm going to feel safe moving forward to. I'm not going to move past it by anybody because that one extra step can mean the end for us. Van Doorn, we're going to push you right here. You don't need to take any cover. We'll save that for anybody else if they're able to reach it.
Affirmative.
Oh, so much for being this kind of aggressive. They were hiding not just forward out of sight, they were hiding to the side. And now, Van Doorn, you are just a very, 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 I repeat, very exposed target right now. We do not have a rocket set up in any which way to be able to help us out. But the only thing I believe I should do with my rocket is run up here.
Location confirmed.
One thing I'm going to do is I do fortunately have a medic carrying a couple canisters of smoke. Only 2, I believe. Yep, there it is. We're probably going to use that smoke on this first mission, and it's not a heavy smoke, it's just a combat sim smoke, but we got an awkward start here. I should have trusted my instinct saying, no, there's no way we could have moved up first move and not seen anybody. Well, there you go. They are there. And the caliber of enemies is now apparent to anyone if you were uncertain. Oh, I think since you can't move and shoot, Cristiano, CR7, we're going to bring you up close on this one. And get you ready to help us out next time. We just got to survive now this first turn, because we don't have a lot of effective shots. The only effective shot we could have is this one right here to start weakening the enemy down, and I think that's just what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to try and do something to start getting some hurt on this mechtoid. Hopefully that'll, if we can get this hit and do enough damage, it'll make it a little harder for him to hit us on his turn. This is one of those times where I go, thank goodness for red fog, and it is a 100% chance to hit. Now the question is, how much damage will we do? Let's find out. Nice. Not a crit, but nice start. And you're far enough back, Andy, where you should not have to worry about damage. I will get you up here, Ronaldo. In fact, we'll put you behind this door, so maybe we can get yourself in smoke too, and we'll try to keep in mind the range of smoke as we move others forward to help try and keep us safe on this first move, where we won't have as much firepower as I might like. And of course, all the sectoids have low profile. Let's get a sense of what kind of area we can cover with smoke. So yeah, it's not really picking up any cover off to the sides. I got a spot here and a spot here, which would be in smoke if we decide we need to run anybody forward. In fact, that's probably what we'll just try to do. At least everybody will be combat simmed, I believe, so maybe that'll help some of our shots moving forward. The only bad thing is there better not be any explosives being used against us. So let's hold off on the smoke for a second and see who else we can move up there to help us out. Fred. Well, Fred, actually, I'm not going to worry about you in smoke, because I think I'm going to move you over here, get you up as close as I can. Wow, I could even run you even closer, but then you're probably going to be out of the smoke. Let's get you over here. You're our out in case we need to turn a valve as we're... No, that just doesn't make sense as far as where to move you. We're going to dash you over here, get you behind this car, full cover, so you won't have smoke here.
Double time.
It's funny when you watch this. Sometimes I talk so much I talk myself into or out of particular moves. Okay, here we go. Tina, we're gonna bring you up close here so you can get us out of a tight spot if we need a grenade of yours. And we have the one shot that we were going to take. The only other thing I could do other than provide smoke is try to get a second shot from my sniper, but it's still not going to kill the guy. So I think I want some smoke and get some combat sims going on us. Yep, here we go. Now let's find out how we hold up.
Commander, we've got hostile aircraft moving in the vicinity of Strike 1's position. It looks like the aliens are bringing in reinforcements to go after the truck.
Alright, of course he's going to provide the armor and give back some of the hurt that we got the guy. That's a high percent on Van Doorn, even with the smoke. Wow, even with red fog.
Taking heavy fire.
Whew, what a lucky miss. He hit us on a lower percentage, so it's about time we got some misses in here.
We're getting eaten up here.
And they're gonna tie the uh-oh. Now we get to see the caliber of the drop-in. Yikes. And of course it's Overwatch too. So it's gonna make it more challenging for us to move to take the guy out. And Doorn, what are your hit chances now? Not very good because you are hurt, and we got the red fog this time moving, working against us. Plus, you're suppressed. Now I can easily run some Overwatch. We don't have Overwatch on the Mechtoid, so the Overwatch I would be running would be from Muton variety. What would be a good spot with which to put you, Serena, and run the Overwatch for everybody else, and then ideally have the ability to take a shot too. Now if I push you forward, we could very well activate some more. We got to make sure we run you to half cover, otherwise you will not pop the Overwatch. And if I run you down this way, we're gonna have to take the chance on more activations. But I want to make sure that we pick up all the potential Overwatches here. So Serena, please be hard to hit. Make yourself hard to hit, and let's get this going.
On the move. Taking fire over here.
Miss number 1. Without lightning reef route. Oh, we didn't run the other guy. Somehow, how did he not see us? Oh, I guess, yeah, that line of sight is just not quite there. Well, if he can't see there, he won't be able to see other places either. Let's see who we want to take our shot against. Well, we have a nice flanked sectoid. But this guy kind of freaks me out the most. Problem being, who's providing the suppression on you? We might also, what's the shot on the suppressor to free up Van Doorn? That's a okayish shot to get rid of the armor on the Mechtoid. And we can definitely have a decent shot to get rid of Van Doorn's hurt. Now the one thing we can't be forgetful of is we've got a dangerous Muton up here. Andy, do you have a shot on this so-called Muton up here? 75% is not bad. I kind of hate missing a shot of yours over here though. Yikes, but the Muton is a pretty dangerous guy to have up above. So let's take this shot to hopefully do some damage up here and eliminate this first threat. Oh, this is not going well. That was vital. We do have one more out that I hate to have to use up here, but we're going to use it, Fred. Get on a run, and there's no more Overwatch over on this side at least for you to worry about. And hopefully you're far enough away, yeah, as you climb the ladder. And being a blue move, it gives you 2 shots in case the first one doesn't take him out. In case you don't get that 66% crit. And we did not get the crit. So let's take our second shot and eliminate the threat. Up high. Send them over the edge. Falling down. I'm almost feeling like I need to try to free up Van Doorn. We're going to need his 2 shots of firepower, even in red fog state against here. So Serena, I'm going to task you with taking out this sectoid. Nice. Now Van Doorn, let's see what your shot is. Ooh, still not great because you're hurt. But we're going to start you out, I think. Taking it. We got to fight through that armor so everybody else's shots can help us out. We do have a Shredder rocket. And I'm wondering, we're going to have a lot more enemies coming up. Do we have enough firepower to be able to take this mechtoid out? You don't even have sight on the mechtoid. Do we have enough firepower to take it out? I'm going to make the bet that we do in its unshredded state. Don't prove me wrong, Van Doorn. No, you're proving me wrong already.
No joy here.
You're not supposed to be rattled like this, Van Doorn. There we go. That's much better. The armor is gone. We're going to hold off on the rocket for the moment. Unfortunately, you do have double tap. This is what I was counting on to do some big time damage. Let's see if you can connect. Oh man, the misses are piling up. Probably should have started with you to get you hollow targeted for Van Doorn. What's most important? Getting Van Doorn healed, probably. We're running out of shots all of a sudden. We've got Tina. What is your shot over here? 92%. Getting down. We got a shot from Rafi. We can bring Rafi up close. Now he's technically flanked. Is he going to want to move, or is he, because he has such a great open shot, is he going to take the shot? I do not know. And he's going to have more than one target here real quick, and unfortunately I just grouped us up for a muton grenade off in the distance that we aren't going to be dealing with also. What do you mean you can't see the mechtoid? What do you mean? Well, now we're out of order. This whole turn sequence has been a little out of order wonky. And I kind of feel like we need our last blast here all of a sudden, and I'm going to do it with a regular rocket if we can, but look at that nasty scatter. We're going to center right over here for you, KD Lang, and we need you to hit. Not like you missed there. Yikes. And our smoke defenses are gone. Van Doorn will be hit again. Oh no. Wow, it tried a different tact. No, this time Van Doorn's in sight though. But this time the mechtoid is shooting like Van Doorn and missed. Now the bad news is we are flanked, are we? And we get the grenade going, I bet. How much you want to bet? No, I'm shocked. Well, let's see if we can fight through this then. Let's see if we can fight through this. We're going back with you. I don't think does double tap have a one-turn cooldown, perhaps? I wonder. Yeah, you're suppressed, so that's definitely not a good thing. Yeah, Van Doorn, it'd be nice to get the armor out of the way. That's the one thing that would be nice. And so I'm thinking this, how can we get you moving over here to help us out the best and the most? If we move you up close, you're gonna have, basically by doing this move to get rid of the armor, it means I'm gonna have to get rid of 1, 2, 3 enemies in order to survive. Let's see if we can do it.
Moving to position.
Okay, the biggest threat is out of the way. We did not activate a new pod. So let's get rid of the armor. All right, Andy, we got you back for a shot, although we're gonna have to get you hustling after that shot. I'm thinking what we'll do first, though, is got to figure out we're gonna try the hollow targeting here by our gunner and get that going. And actually, we might be lucky here, because if we can get a solid hit here from our gunner. We just got the solid hit. Alright. That frees us up with other options all of a sudden. Nadal, you're hit, and it's time for some payback. And now, the only one we really need to get rid of... Okay, we got another nozzle not too far ahead. I was thinking we had to go even farther to get it. Although, probably to activate that one, there's another pod sitting off in the distance, I'm sure. But we can get Serena to help us out as we move forward. We are watching the time tick down as we go also. Let's see what this guy's cover is and possibly the best way to approach him. Van Doorn, you won't have enough movement to really get him out of cover. But you're going to be awfully dang close. We also have fire as an option by getting you this awfully dang close. So let's look at both those options and see which might be best for us to use. The hit is only 48% there. And that is a definite. So let's hold off. We have that option now. Katie Lang, I'm feeling like I need to get you moved up here and just steadied. So I'm thinking I don't want to count on you. Tina, we do have options with you. And let's see. Let's take a look at this guy. High cover adds to his... How does he have high cover there? Because I don't see. It looks like half cover, and I don't see any extra scoop. So somehow he has high cover in that position, which shouldn't be high cover. Go figure. That's what just doesn't make sense to me. And Andy, do you have a shot on the guy? 60% is all. Well, we're going to try to see if you can help us out of this tight spot right now. Oh, Andy. Now we're starting to hit. Hopefully that means we got some of these misses out early on. Shoo-wee. I'm almost feeling like we're going to have to get a medic over here to get you restored, Van Doorn. You already got one tick in the med bay. But I need you strong for the rest of the mission. We are going to move up as far as we can with most of us.
I'm on the move.
And I'm hesitant to move any farther than you right now until we are able to throw a battle scanner. So we'll move Tina up this far on this side.
I'm rolling.
And Fred, we're going to activate this doohickey over here with you.
I'm rolling. That valve is running wide open, but we still need to secure the truck before it's too late.
All right, let's relieve some pressure and get you running down and forward with the rest of us. We got a little more time. That gets the timer back up to 6. And we got another valve over here we're going to be able to take a spin with Nadal before he moves forward, or as he moves forward. I am, on this first turn, going to get my rocket set right here, just in case we get surprised. And then Doorn, I think we're going to reload as opposed to Overwatch right now,
Bangs out.
with nothing in
Commander,
sight.
we've got fresh contacts approaching the area.
Ah, more drop-ins. Jeez, so Pete.
Look sharp, enemies rolling up.
Oh, and we got the new pod active and a new Mechtoid active. Mechtoid after Mechtoid after Mechtoid. This time it's only a Sectoid drop-in. Thank goodness for small favors. At least they aren't all. Thought I spoke too soon there. At least they aren't all. Oh, so much for that. A drop-in Mechtoid with a Sectoid squad. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. I'm telling you, this mission. This mission. Now I think I have to be standing here and not off to the side. I don't think I can stand this far over to activate it. Darn it all. We have many different varying priorities here. Unfortunately, we have a Mechtoid back here too. Let's just see what our rocket chances are with a shredder this time. The scatter isn't hideous. We're gonna try placing it right here, and hopefully it doesn't scatter long and miss the Mechtoid here.
With pleasure.
Alright, we are shredded. We are true on this one. Oh, and he's Overwatch too, so this is no easy task either to just run up on the guy to take him out. Yikes. Oh, that's a lot of Overwatch. And I can't just say it's just a icky little sectoid, because all those little hits, we have a long way to go. We can't afford to just take all those little hits. What we will do is with you, Serena, get you forward into some... Well, if I get you forward, no, you're in sight, so you will not be able to move to that full cover and get concealed because you are in somebody's sight. So what I will do is get you moved forward to some full cover. Which full cover do I want to take you to? That is the question. Is it better to start taking out these overwatching sectoids? Kind of thinking it will be. A lot of reaction shots right now. First two missed.
Incoming fire.
You may have another one coming up.
Enemy troops.
Ah,
They're flanking my position.
Incoming
that sounded like we activated another pod in the distance. So all the Overwatch got run. Okay, so maybe that noise was not activating another pod. We just ran into too much Overwatch. Maybe it's because we had vision of this guy that we made so much noise. The only problem is now we're standing behind a burning freaking car. A freaking burning car. Who designed this map? We may have been missed with our lightning run here, but we are now not safe. So I think we got to pull you back, Serena, get you into cover, and get you away from that flaming car.
Heading to that location.
And you don't have a shot with which to help us out. We also, thank goodness, I think we have lock and load here for our sniper, and we are going to do the lock and load.
Good to go.
Now, who do we have sight on? We have a 65% shot there. We have a 50% shot against sectoids. Do we not see this mechtoid? How do we see the sectoids in the back but not the mechtoid up front? Must be because this building blocks and doesn't somehow block over there. So what we got to do is get ourselves extricated from this awkward position here, I think, as our first move. So that's why we're going to shoot on the lowly sectoid. And we still got a lot to deal with right in front of us, unfortunately. See if we can take the sectoid out. It's no guarantee by any means. No. The percentage shots that we have left for this guy are not stellar. We at least have you under control and under sight. And I think what we've got to do is just take that shot to get him hollow targeted for Van Doorn, because it's only you and Van Doorn that are going to take shots on this guy. That's it. Nice, shredded. He is like mega shredded, and maybe we can take you out then to free Van Doorn up. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to be able to take you out, but let's get our second shot going. It is the Mechtoid. I just wanted to make sure. It's kind of sometimes hard to tell with these camera angles. And he got some more damage. Van Doorn, your chance to hit is 87%, and we're going to try that 87%. Nice.
Nothing's moving down.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, and oh boy again. We're running out of shots all of a sudden. We got 20% shots against the guys in the back. We cannot see this guy against the truck. Boy, wouldn't it be nice to be able to lock him down with some kind of suppression, but we do not have the luxury of having that available to us. Fred, if I brought you up... Now he's also flanked by my guys, so is he going to sit there and take a shot, or is he going to move on us? I feel like you are the one I want to put in harm's way, Fred, and get you in some amazing cover to do it. Maybe that's better, amazing cover. They can't get blown away. We're going to get you up here, Fred, with some amazing cover.
Position confirmed.
Against the Mechtoid working against you. Yeah, I wasn't planning to shoot on the Mechtoid at that range. Do we have a guy? We don't have sight from where we are because he's hiding behind the truck. Our shots are not stellar. Maybe we just have to overwatch these two flanked guys and see if we can't take them out that way. Is that a play? Is that an option? Is that a thing? Hopefully the guy up here moves first. Because otherwise my shots are not great. Tina, we can get you moved forward. In fact, if I moved you here, we got to worry about this guy not moving because the truck blows up at the end of his turn. Still have 3 grenades from you, Tina. I'm going to bring you to this cover, hopefully out of sight of the Mechtoid, but not out of sight. I'm doing a double kill down here to help us make progress. And Fred, I'm going to provide some Overwatch with you too, so we have an extra chance to... These guys are flanked. I'm counting. And I don't know if I understand the AI logic enough that these guys will move, but they are flanked, and I think they tend to move. So we're going to also Overwatch you, Fred. And Van Doorn, we're going to Overwatch you also. My thinking, there's still a sectoid out of sight, so he gets to move forward with armor in addition to everything else. Don't like that. Okay, he's moving. Let's get him. Oh, that's not what we needed. Nadal, you are now your own self flanked. Oh, okay, he double moved. He really did freak out by being flanked, and none of our Overwatch is taking him down. Oh, Van Doorn, you have a chance, but I could have used you against. So much for Overwatch. I would have rather saved you against a Mechtoid moving forward. And here he comes, charge of the Light Brigade. Thank you for a hit. But what's this guy gonna do to us? He's gonna stand next to a burning car. Is the car not burning anymore? Well, at least you missed.
They're all over us.
You know, that car, I swear this car was on fire. I really, really do. The sectoid was able to go and blow it out before he ran away. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Now if we move over here to turn the valve, we're probably out of distance of the sectoids down here. And then I'm going to take a standard shot over here against this sectoid. That's my thinking. Now, does this end my turn if I operate it right now? I do not want it to end my turn to operate it right now.
That bypass valve is open, but we're not done yet. Keep moving, Strike One.
Alright, we have him in our sights. Not the kind of shot you would ideally draw up in the playbook. We're back to missing again, guys. We are back to missing again. Do we have a range on? Well, we have that guy, but I'm feeling like we need the holo targeting over here. Who do I have that can pick up that freaking sectoid? Well, I have you, Serena, and your shot's way better. We still got you, Andy, and you haven't even budged an inch, and we're supposed to make it to the other side of the map. That's not the way to do it. At least we have 6 turns. Knock wood, knock wood, knock wood. Serena, I guess we kind of have to use you in a backwards shot. So let's just do it. Take out this pesky little guy. Thank you. Now, Andy, you are not in line of sight for this Mechtoid at the moment, so we're going to have to probably reposition you. But the one thing I'm going to start off with, and thank goodness you have the ammo, I don't think we get the uses of double tap on this one. I think there isn't there one cool. Well, by taking this shot and finding out, we will find out for sure. I still don't care if this is a single shot, lone shot. We're going to take it because we need this guy shredded because my rocket is not steadied, and we have learned do not trust Katie Lang's unsteadied rockets to hit. So let's get our shredding going. And holo targeting going. The armor is gone. That gives you 2 shots, Van Doorn. At pretty decent odds for you in your red fogged state. Hit number 1. And I'm counting on hit number 2. Oh! 87%. Double.
No joy here.
Weren't able to hit twice on that one. Dang. That hurt. Fred, fortunately you get a 100% chance, but he's shredded, but you don't have the great alloy cannon against Mechtoids is not always proven to be the best of shots. Now I can move you forward to get 2 shots in the process. That truck better not be. And I think if we're at height, does that necessarily count us within that circle to take 2 shots? Not necessarily. Watch this truck all of a sudden roar again to fire. Now I can get cover over here though and be in the circle on a blue move to give you 2 shots at least.
Headed there now.
No extra pods, please. We don't even have vision down here of the sectoids that have been helping them out. We do have vision of another valve, and I believe there's more than likely another valve up here. Yikesity, yikes, yikes. Let's take your shot, Fred. Be the Hoosier you are and knock him down big. That's the kind of damage. Okay, so let's remember with the alloy cannon, we need our mechtoids shredded. We like our mechtoids shredded. Yes. We still got sectoids out there, but the biggest punch is now taken care of. I think this is the time that I run you as far forward as I can now, Andy. Since we don't have any immediate shots, even though I know they're out there, we just can't see them. It's time to get you up closer, because we're going to need you. I'm not going to reload you yet. You have lock and load. And I do like the idea of getting my Rocketeer up farther. Now, we don't have any vicious enemies yet, so I'm going to take the chance. I wish I could count on not taking a hit and half cover, because I really like the idea of getting you farther forward. But this is the farther forward that we'll just have to use.
Rolling out.
And you're still unsteady, but there's no immediate threats. I'm going to get you over here, Tina, to get some overwatch against these pesky sectoids in case they try moving forward.
Headed there now.
Not that our overwatch has been hitting so much lately. Let's see what we're dealing with. There's one, 49%. Flip that coin and let's... Ha-ha! Finally! Came up tails. I think there's two over there, though. I don't know why. Didn't one retreat down in this direction also? I do believe. I think I have to take a turn, though, right now to do a safe kind of progress move and get ourselves reloaded against the next waves that we're going to face. We still have, look at this, a long way to go on this map. Yikes. Wouldn't it hurt to get Van Doorn healed up a little more also? So one bad hit by a powerful enemy can't get him. Yeah, so we'll do this. We're going to get you reloaded, Serena. We're going to get you concealed. And we're going to get back to our game plan.
We're green to go.
Alright, Andy, I like the idea of getting you farther forward also. That limits your range of vision down the map. Actually, a lot of this eliminates your range of vision down the map. But we're going to keep moving forward and get the reloads going. Definitely need a reload here. You've been vital, CR7, but we need ammo for you to be able to continue doing that. And Van Doorn, yeah, I don't think we're going to push you forward either, because we got to get Rafi somehow over there to help you out. In fact, we're going to double move Rafi. Actually, we're going to blue move to get Rafi close so he can also reload. This is that breather turn, and Lord knows, can't tell. I think I need a little breather myself. I'm kind of slowing down, letting it, letting my mind calm down. I think we are going to just reload here. We need to reload. And you too, Van Doorn.
Weapons hot.
At least we'll have one Overwatcher.
Have eyes on the target.
And do we move? I guess we're gonna get my rocket a little farther forward here. It should be safe since Fred, you're past that point. We're only gonna have you in half cover, Katie Lang, but I am gonna get you steadied.
Solid copy.
Let's see, what are they gonna throw at us? Okay, so there is a sectoid still out there, off where we can't see him in the corner. Let's hope he can't pop out and hit KD Lang and ruin my rocket plans, because KD Lang is not looking super powerful with hit points. Okay, Overwatch I'll deal with. Overwatch I will to deal with. I can think of much worse things that we've had to deal with than this Overwatch. Fred, it's 54% for you. I'm not going to run the Overwatch with you. I really kind of not. I guess I can run the Overwatch with you, Serena, get you up this far, and if we do not activate the next pod, we are chucking ye old battle scanner.
Heading out.
There you go, 3%. We've run worse Overwatch. Okay, no more activations. I'm not going to take this shot with you, Serena, because I have the ability to move others to take that shot. Who do we want to use the most? Andy, it says by stepping out you would have the shot right there against this was on fire, not on fire van. And I'm starting to think it's not on fire anymore. So let's see if you can move up here and be a sectoid destroyer. Let's see what that... Well, I've seen better sectoid destroyer shots. Do we have... No, we don't have you in range to provide some hollow targeting CR7, so we're just going to do the move you forward move. In fact, since we didn't activate a pod, I guess we're going to sit here and one more turn, and we're going to take my best shot that I have so far, and you do provide hollow in case you miss, 78%. Nice. So the battle scanners will have to wait yet another turn. One thing we can do, though, is can we get our rocket... Yeah, we can get our rocket potentially even moved farther forward and steadied in line with you, Serena. I just worry that what if we activate over here again? So without the battle scanner tossed, I'm not going to push that one. We're just going to steady where we are. We had bad luck with the old activation that way before. Van Doorn, let's get you moved forward and you'll overwatch for us.
In motion.
And we can get Rafi moved forward and heal you. So maybe your Overwatch will have a chance to hit this time. And we'll have one med kit remaining after this one. So we gotta find a way to hang in there, guys. Gotta find a way to hang in there. Okay. Tina. Yes, it would not be a bad idea to get your grenade forward, but we're going to do it this way first so you can release the valve and give us some more time.
Good work, Strike One. That'll buy you some time to get to the truck.
Okay. 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 I don't want to think too optimistically, but there's still a lot of map out there. There is still a lot of map out there. And we still got the nasty surprise drop-ins to deal with too. I think I didn't want to push this with my Rocketeer, so I'm not going to push it with you, Tina. It's not like the most amazing cover here, but at least it should be safe. Oh! It wasn't safe. 3 sectoids, though. I can think of worse enemies. Is that all we got at the moment? Doesn't appear to be they're attached to a mechtoid. Let's find out. No, purely 3 sectoids. How did we get so lucky? With that in mind, we need to get you hidden and get you moving forward, Serena. Is there any full cover nearby for you? Please? No, not without a dash. So what's the best? Oh, we can't move right now yet. Doi. So, I guess we'll move Fred up now that we know we've activated somebody. This is nice full cover. And we can set you on Overwatch to kind of challenge these guys not to get too aggressive with us.
On the move.
And maybe even 30% even isn't good. So we're just going to do straight Overwatch. See if we can't use the intimidation factor. What we do have, though, Andy, since we never did take that shot over here because it was kind of piss poor, we have a much better shot right now to get the flanked guy dealt with. Nice.
Hostiles pacified.
And Van Doorn, I think we'll just, since we got some guys in the back and have not the greatest of cover, especially right next to you, we're going to provide a little Overwatch in case the sectoids are of the aggressive variety. We got more drop-ins though. Another sectoid up high. No, that was a sectoid that moved. That must have been where the other sectoid went. He was able to move that far and get up high. Oi! Now how about it? What do you? That is one awkward spot for a mechtoid, and we got a guy in our backs. That is not a nice Overwatch drop-in. At least it's only a sectoid. Only a sectoid. There's no way to move back here and get him. Unless we just try to purely outrun him somehow. I gotta stop and pause and think about this. We have Overwatch up the wazoo right now. We got a mechtoid standing not in the tower, but on top of the tower nonetheless. And no one's in sight with you, Serena, so as of right now, if I moved you to full cover, you would become concealed and therefore not run any of this Overwatch. Yet I'm not thrilled about running you to half cover and having you fire from half cover. Now if we run you here, you might not even take out his Overwatch. But I'm hoping maybe you can take off. Do we even need to get the mechtoid is so far back? Maybe we don't even need to take out his Overwatch yet. So let's do this. Let's get you into full cover concealed. That should, like I said, nobody can see you right now, so that should get you concealed. Can the mechtoid drop down and run that far forward if he does? I don't think so. I'm going to take the chance that he can't. Maybe he could if I moved here, but we're going to run you here. Maybe it's better to run you here. So many choices. Let's just run you here. There's a chance you can get this Overwatch broken, and we don't have to worry about that mechtoid Overwatch. I'm going to run you right here.
Mucho bad guys over here.
Yep, there he is. Oh, and look at what else. We got more surprises in the back. Oh my lord, that's a Mega Seeker. Well, I'm glad we got vision of that here, because none of us need to press forward to get him into the act with what we have to deal with. Now we got 2 more valves here, and we got 5 turns to get to them. So that should be hopefully enough time to deal with some of our enemy friends. Unless we forget about the lone sectoid in the back, that if he gets a flank on one of us, can definitely cause some problems. No, but we do have sight on the mechtoid, and even though he's not shredded, that may be how we need to start it. I wonder. Oh, we have lots of targets. I have 1 shredder rocket and too many targets. We are steady. Let's just see if I can get a rocket up there. And the answer is no. So we gotta keep you steadied, KD. And I might have to throw some smoke, because if that mechtoid drops down and you're only in half cover, you could be a definite target for it. And we definitely don't want to push anybody too far forward so that we activate the Seekers. So there's a lot of things to keep in mind with our moves coming up. Where is my gunner? Yeah, everybody currently is out of range for my gunner. Now if I am going to throw smoke on KD Lang, that would cover both if I only move to have cover. The question is, are we in range to be able to see the Seekers? It says we are not. It says, as I said, we are not. Let's kind of play the game of how far forward do we start seeing the green rings of... I gotcha. Okay, so it would appear that we would be safe to run up my gunner and get him ready to help us out next time, in range of the enemies that we will be dealing with. He does have nobody in range right now, so we might as well reposition.
De acuerdo.
Okay. Tina. This starts getting into territory of activating Seekers. Yep, so this is a line I'm not comfortable with. So Tina, we may just move you a tiny bit forward to take over that old spot here. I think we're safe. Actually, I think we're safe because of these buildings, moving you even a little different here. But now I'm going to keep you within the ring of smoke that we are going to be working with here, that I'm planning to throw. I want to keep the smoke as protection for us. Now I can run up Peter Van Doorn also for some overwatch here, and he would then also be in the smoke.
Closing on target.
And let's hope that seeker pod is not a forward moving seeker pod. Yikes. And let's just double check on the smoke we're going to use. Where can I best position you to throw the smoke? We have these guys that potentially, if they're moving forward, will be able to flank those positions. Right now, that little sectoid is so far back, he can't do anything to us. And you're going to be within the smoke circle yourself. We're going to bring you up here and use that last smoke. Also, in case that sectoid behind us gets aggressive and gets in range. So the only one that could be in danger from the sectoid is you, Andy. So I'm wondering if we need to position you in such a way to be able to move forward or backwards. I think for the moment you should be okay right there. And unfortunately, because we are concealed, now actually, technically, I don't understand why you can't see that guy up there unless that building is in the way. No, I don't see any. Ah, here we go. Maybe I didn't click on you properly. We still probably will take a shot, 50-50. We're just going to try and attempt initially here to weaken down the Mectoid. May not be a great shot as far as the level of damage just because he's not shredded, but we got to start the damage. Alright. Here's the Overwatch. Here's the steadied rocket. And Tina, you're going to provide just that little bit more Overwatch too.
Got my eyes on.
I will keep you Fred on Overwatch to kind of keep this guy honest from sneaking up on us.
Roger that. Scanning.
And even though, yeah, I kind of am not going to put you on Overwatch, because if you do shoot when this Mectoid drops down, you'll expose, and the Seekers will automatically be drawn into it. So we're just going to steady your weapon now. Alright, he's already been... Okay, they move back. We aren't exposed yet. That gives us some time to play with. Fred is suppressed. tread is on fire, being shot at. Hopefully the truck has not been lit on fire yet. And the question becomes, where and why can't we see? Where is this ever disappearing mechtoid? And let's just hope it's not some glitchy, we're gonna move into some strange location and surprise you kind of mechtoid that we're dealing with right now. What I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a battle scanner just to see if the mechtoid dropped down over here and make sure. That's what I'm thinking.
Scanning.
Okay, he did drop down. We just didn't see a visual of it. Or if we did see the visual, I was focused somewhere else on the map. And right now we don't have sight of the mechtoid, and I did not hear or see any clues about the guy behind us, the little sectoid that dropped behind us. So I'm concerned about that one also. Let's see if you are within a rocket range. Well, let's see if you are within a shredder rocket range. As long as that rocket does not go short, we are within rocket range. What are the odds of this rocket going short? We've had an experience with a bad shot from you before, Katie Lang. Or is it best to save the rocket against these other guys? Well, we're trying it against this guy who's hard to hit right at the moment for us. We're gonna still have a regular rocket to be able to use against the Seekers. Let's hope this is the right move for us. And we did not get the shredding going. This has not been the prettiest of missions with the results of our choices that we're taking here. Can we come up with you, Andy? A line of sight? Or is because he's behind this car, is that going to wreak havoc on our ability to see you? It's appearing so. It's appearing to be that way. Let's go see if anybody else has shots. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That mechtoid went to a cute little spot that's really smart where he can't be seen by us. And by the time he does start advancing forward, we're going to lose the help of our smoke. There is an option for you, Tina. Unfortunately, to get you close enough to use that option, it's going to activate our friends down there, the Seekers. We do not need to draw into this battle right now. I think what we're going to do is not a lot. The other thing we can look at is we do have commands if I get myself in such a position. So let's try running you over here, Andy. And seeing if we get lucky for an angle over in this direction.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We got great Seeker shots, but we sure don't have a mechtoid shot. I probably could get a mechtoid shot by moving around here, I'm guessing. But then I don't have enough movement. Can we maybe try a command over to you, Andy? Can you be seen? No, it's not tabbing over to you. Maybe we can try moving to get that said command. available to set on you, because I'm thinking then we can get a shot on the Mechtoid. Can you tell I'm Mechtoid afraid or Mechtoid concerned at the moment? He's the one that can do the biggest amount of damage on us, and he's out of sight for a lot of us to hit. I want to find a way to keep weakening him down. So, since there's not a lot of options for cover, and I got to be careful about how I move you. As a matter of fact, we could move you here, providing maybe a little bit of cover against a sectoid behind us, unless he's moved all the way over. And then you should be able to provide your command, and then maybe Andy can move over here for a shot. Let's see if that works. Let's try the command. Why? Oh, whose turn is complete? That's the only reason. So I didn't have to move you after all. So what I can do though is now I can't move Andy far enough because you're in the way. Oh, so my plan is ruined because I have not recognized the limitations on this perk, the command perk. Well, whelpity whelp, whelp, whelp. You know, it'd work, Andy, if you could. Oh, because I guess there's a gap here that you can't move around. That's why you got to go all the way around. And this was the only place you had to step down. So unfortunately, I'm going to position Rafi right now somewhere else, and then get the sniper positioned over here for the future. So everything on this move is going to have to be for the future, hoping the Seekers do not move forward on us. We'll just overwatch here with you, Fred, then. Rafi, we're going to move you back here. We do have to worry a little bit about the guy behind us getting an open shot on us. I have no clue where he's moving. That scares me a bit. He's the wild card, the unknown. It's only a sectoid, but a flanked sectoid can do some damage. And we're going to move you here,
I'm on it, Commander.
Andy. I'm curious to find out. Can you see him from here? No, you can't even see him from there. So all that is moot. Yeah, you don't even have movement to reload. So let's get everybody else. Where I guess we're just going to overwatch where we are, so we don't move forward and we don't activate.
We have eyes on the target.
Let's hope this doesn't cost us. It is spending time that we don't necessarily have. Ah, and the Seekers are active. And they're taking all the shots. All those missed shots that we could have missed on the Mechtoid. Oh boy. And they are really close. Well, at least one of us hit. I think it was you, Fred. Sectoids can move and see us now for shots. Suppressing there. We got a Mechtoid that can try moving up to flank us now. Or just take a shot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we got several of them on Overwatch. The Mega guy right here. And I'm thinking we got to send a Mega Rocket right in the center of everything. That means we got to get Serena moved out of the way. And Serena, I'm thinking we're going to... Is that going to be moving you far enough out of the way, though, for a rocket? Let's find out right now. We shot a rocket. Let's see what the scatter's going to be. 2.7. That's horrific scatter. That is horrific scatter. Who's the one being suppressed? Yes, it is you, Serena, but you have lightning reflexes. You can get out of the suppression. That's not a problem. question is, where do I need to run you to be most effective for me in helping us out? What gives you the best chances to survive this turn? Because I also need you to be the one to get to the target at the end. That's for dang sure. Is this truck enclosed? Yes, it is. So I'm thinking we try running a little suppression and overwatch and getting you in a position where you're a little bit hidden. We could take a risk that you can't be seen here by all these guys to come down close for this sectoid, but that's not a guaranteed kill with his low profile that he has. We can get you inside the truck. Oh, but it's open on the other side, so that's not a hiding point either. Yeah, the door's open on the other side. So I almost feel like we got to get you here, take the chance. And that's a big chance that you can take this guy out. Because otherwise I got to pull Fred, who I'm going to need over here to rescue you and save you. Or do I just dash you all the way into the back here? This thing's already exploded, I do believe. And we try to make you safe, Serena, just so you can hit the target at the end. And is there another pod down there, though? We don't know. Because that's still a big piece of map. Choices. And more choices. Got you running into this truck. That would be full cover. That would run a heck of a lot of Overwatch. And suppression. But it would get you out of the way of that rocket, wouldn't it? Or not? Is that not far enough? Can the explosion still scatter and then blow away this wall and then get you blown up? I think so. Sorry if I had to hem and haw too much. I'm gonna edit some of this out. But the key to this mission is having a scout who can find herself concealed and conceivably get to the end. But there's probably another pod back there, and by moving here you would not be concealed. So what we're going to do is we're going to move you here to try and get you out of range of the rocket. You're going to run a bunch of Overwatch. And you're going to take a shot over here, try and protect yourself. And if your shot fails, we're going to deal with it.
I'm rolling. That all you got?
Suppression missed. That is too good of a shot at 25% for lightning reflexes. Oh no, another high percentage lightning reflex. And we're hit. Which lowers our mobility. And now, shot against this by this sectoid, and it's only 47%, is not healthy for us. So we're going to hang in and come back to you, Serena. In hindsight, looking down the rest of the map, there still could be a pod right there. And there probably is. So this may have been... just takes Fred out of the picture if I got to run him down to protect you and make sure you don't get hit. And Fred, that's just what we're going to do. Because we need Serena.
Moving to firing position. Time to motor.
Oh, we didn't kill him. Holy smokes. Well, we got enough to deal with in front of us. Let's not worry about our failures right now. Let's see how we can best get this rocket going.
Firing rocket.
Wow. Our cover, I noticed, is gone from some of those Overwatch shots. So having you sit there in the open is going to be a thing right now. CR7. And it's this big guy that we got to have some damage output on, and your shot against him, because he's up in the air, is only 54%. The only good thing is that will apply hollow targeting, and we need it. We got him shredded somehow. And we got a hit that we needed. We just got payback on this. We got hollow targeting and 2 lowish percentage double tap shots. Problem is, if this mechtoid then runs out into the open to shoot at us, we are out in the open. Let's hit the big guy. Come on. Nice. Can you hit the big guy one more time? Yes.
Drinks are on me.
I sure say they are. We do have an option to help us out a little bit, maybe back here. To do some more damage on the mechtoid, to weaken him down. And that would leave these Seekers to do shots on us. But I think right now I'm interested in the guys that can really pack a wallop. And so, this is where we're going to throw a grenade right now.
Frag out.
Alright. Boy, is our position not good, or what? It means that you, Serena, have to take a shot at only 47%. And I think we've used up our luck so far. Getting the others. The only good thing is he's going to probably feel like he needs to run. And if he does need to run, look who we've got standing next to him. Close Encounters, Close Combat Specialist Man. So, we're going to count on that. It's not a guarantee, but we're going to count on it. And then we're going to have you, Serena, take a shot over here to weaken him down even more. We have to hope we have some more shots here. 50% up high, 67 there, 77 there. So, I do not, with you, Andy, have a shot on the mechtoid at the moment. But I think I can gain a shot on the mechtoid. Can't I? Shouldn't this be a shot on the mechtoid?
Roger that.
Apparently it's not. Well, fortunately we have a decent shot right there. Fairly decent shot there. We're going to take our best shot available. Try and lower the amount of hits we're going to take. Come on, Andy, help us out. And this is cross. We're getting very close to cross your finger time right about now. We also have the ability to this time provide a command. Who do we want to provide the command to? Andy, I think you ran out of ammo, so that might not be the best time to use it. How is in Van Doorn? We don't have Van Doorn where we're able to see him from where we are. That's insane. Well, guess what? We're moving again. Hopefully to get Van Doorn in sight, because he's the one. Although his shot against flying targets is not the best. But then again, neither is anybody else's. What we're going to do is this. We're going to give the shot over here to CR7. Or the command to CR7. Who we also cannot see because those barrels in front of us. So where we are is going to move. Forget the command at the moment. We got to move. What would your shot be? 59. So actually I will give it to Van Doorn to try and go against that seeker. So let's move you over here, Rafi, so you can better give a command so you have sight on these guys. Now we got him. And he better have ammo left. Yes, he does. I forgot to check that, but he does. Let's take our 59% shot and see if we can continue the streak of hitting on low percentage shots. Ah. It was bound to end sometime, but we gave it a chance.
We need to get to that truck on the double.
Thank you, Fred. He did what we hoped. Serena is still around with us. Oh, he's getting armor. Anything to make this a little tougher for us, eh? We still got to worry about shots and strangles and stuff. And we got a crit. Even that guy produced a bad crit. Thank you for shooting in that direction. I guess we can't see you so well. You couldn't see us so well. Fred, we got 2 turns, so we still got time to get to the valves. And we still got that random load insectoid that can ruin things somewhere floating around in the back here. Gosh, there's too much going on right now. Just too much going on. And so far that's still only an armor hit, so I'll take it. The mechtoid is not overwatched. I'll take that too. We can't see the mechtoid, so this may be time where we're going to have to be moving you, CR7, for safety reasons. So the first thing I'm going to do is Serena. We're going to get some holo targeting on our bad boy over here. Armor doesn't help things right now, does it? I'd love to get that guy out of the tower, but I'd also feel good getting rid of that thing. So let's reload.
I'm ready.
See if we can eliminate a seeker. CR7, we are going to have to move you, but I don't know where yet, so let's not do that quite yet. If we move you forward, and we get you to such a spot that you have sight on that guy, It would not appear so. We can move you forward and use your last grenade. Tina.
I'm rolling.
We're running out of tools to help us out.
Throwing grenade.
Armor is gone. Fred, we can get you over here to get a nice shot. It gives you cover against the guy perched up high. Not the half cover kind of gets canceled by the height advantage. But hey, we never said this was going to be easy, did we?
Moving out. X-ray down.
But you're helping us feel like it's easy.
Draining ammo fast.
Now, we do have the ability to suppress up here. Of course, you're standing in the open. But we are going to suppress that guy up high, just so we have a chance to move around and not worry about his shot against us.
Lluvia de fuego.
Van Doorn, we are going to reload. Is that a lock and load? Yes, we're going to reload you.
Bangs out.
We're going to have you be the cover. And we'll have you overwatch also. Now, we don't have any rockets left, so it's time to start moving you up, KD Lang, to help us out in other ways.
Got it covered.
And Rafi. Who the heck needs some healing? Let's just get you run up to help us out, I don't think. Yeah, we'll do the full cover right here.
De acuerdo.
That dam won't hold much longer, Commander.
Yeah, I know, we got one turn, we're cutting it close, but I'm counting on being able to move to the valves this turn and relieve some pressure. Tina. Now you can get there in a blue move to make sure. I'm nervous about getting there on a yellow move and not being able to turn that valve. So Serena, can you help us out with this valve?
That's affirmative.
Pressure on the dam is dropping.
Phew,
Keep
we
it
can
up.
sigh a breath of relief. And Serena, we're going to get you concealed back over here.
Moving to position.
All right, Andy. We have a chance to take this guy out. Of course, you're standing wide open, and we don't know where that sectoid in the distance ever went to. So let's at least get you to the side of this vehicle to give you a semblance of cover, and you do have snapshot. Let's see if we can get lucky on the coin flip. Not quite.
Ah, damn it.
What do I want to do now? I want to get my scout healed because I need her to have full speed, and that is our last med kit. Yikes.
Vuelve y regresa al combate.
And Tina, I think it's time to start making some moves to be able to get up here to this valve. And you're going to be one of those making that move for me. Actually, Fred, you're going to be the one to make that move for me.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I like this. Over the edge, throw him into the water, into the dam. Let's reload. We'll be able to turn the valve next turn
Ready to rock.
to help us out. CR7, we're going to move you forward to a full cover position.
Recibido, señor.
Fortunately, you still have half your ammo left. And Van Doorn, we're going to move you and push you forward for Overwatch.
We have eyes on the target.
Let's get our Rocketeer running forward also. Do you have any position you can take with Overwatch? Yes. I still don't want to trust that there's not another pod out there.
Comfort zone.
And Tina will move you forward also.
Additional alien contacts
And we got more
approaching Strike
drop-ins.
One's position, Commander.
Mutan! And we got another one behind us yet again. He's on Overwatch, and yes, we are in sight. So Fred, you can't exactly move right now until we free your movement abilities. One thing I'm going to do is see about getting my fully charged Serena Williams forward in concealment. Let's do it a blue move at a time.
I'm rolling.
Our target's getting close. We're going to try getting you close also, Serena, in cover.
Moving to position.
That looks like our target. Get over there and extract the weapon before that whole place goes down.
And we
We have a
seem
new
for next
objective.
turn to be in range. There is no other pod down here as I feared. So let's see if we can't put a cap on the hurt we're going to take back here. We do have the ability to suppress over here if I was just a little bit closer. Isn't that the story of this mission? Andy, we got 75% shot both ways. I don't like the idea of this guy sitting out behind us. That's the shot I'm going to take. Nice way to take him out. That'll teach him to sneak up behind us again. Yikes. The only problem is now we are not in range of this guy. And now we're running out of time. Fortunately, you should be able to make it there next turn. So let's do this. If you don't move Fred into cover, you're going to take a shot. And if we move only one, hopefully that won't pop the Overwatch. So let's get you into cover.
I'm on it, Commander.
We'll intimidate him back with a little Overwatch.
Aye, aye.
And we will provide a bit of Overwatch again. We'll bring you a little closer, Van Doorn, except for the Overwatch that you would take. We'll still bring you a little farther closer, Van Doorn, to hopefully improve your Overwatch chances.
We have eyes on the target.
We have lots to provide Overwatch. Katie Lang, you're going to be an Overwatcher.
Got it covered.
And Nadal, you're going to be an Overwatcher.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
For that Muton who may come down out of the tower. And once again, Tina will bring you up to this full cover of the truck for Overwatch.
Commander, that dam is on the verge of collapse. We have to get to that truck before it's too late. Alien reinforcements are inbound, Commander.
Yikes. Got one down.
That's a load of bull.
That is a load of bull. Let's hope we can run past these guys and end this by getting to our target. Because now it's getting redonkulous. Before we do anything else, let's see what your movement range is, Serena. And we're going to dash you up here to the goal.
I'm under fire.
You survived the Mega Overwatch. I wasn't even thinking that you weren't running to cover, that you would become exposed.
Please. You don't understand. I have to get to the others. You can't. You don't get it. Do you know how many of us they killed? You can kill them? But how? Please, you have to help me find the others.
Great work out there, Commander. It looks like the weapon everyone was after may be even more valuable than we thought.
Cool beans, we survived, we made it. I know it's a long mission, but this is one of those toughies you run into that tend to take a little longer, at least for me. I'm not the quickest player in the world to begin with. Thanks for hanging in there on this mission. We have completed Operation Blind Druid. All right, Van Doorn got promoted. He only is out 8 days, thank goodness. And we gained a few goodies. Always need the goodies. And we gain 165. We did get our mech armor damaged, so we're gonna have to get in here and repair that.
We will be watching.
Yes. And
This
let's...
captive we recovered from the aliens, Annette, was apparently passed off to them by the Exalt organization. So far, she's been less than forthcoming about how she wound up in their control, or what makes her so valuable that they'd pursue her to this extent. Whatever the case, we need to keep a close eye on her.
Well, apparently I've lost track. We have more than just that damaged from prior missions, so I'm going to have to... I'm trying to remember when these were damaged and when I would have failed to come into the repaired bay to fix them, but oh well. Let's repair everything, get it back in the game here. And just because of the length of the mission, one of those rare missions where we don't go search out another one, we're just going to end it right here, right now at this point. Hope to see you next time for maybe a more normal mission, a less tense mission. We'll find out. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you did, hit me that like. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this mission. Could I have done things better, you think? And we'll hope to see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.